President Trump climbed down the steps of Air Force One side by side with Governor Bevin ahead of his fundraiser for the governor's re-election campaign.
But first, he addressed a crowd of America's heroes at the 75th AMVETS National Convention. LEX 18's Carolina Buchek was in the room. She begins our Big Story Team coverage at 5.
The president's speech here at the AMVETS convention was not a campaign rally. This was official White House business. So while some people in the crowd were hoping for a more Trump-type rally speech, others were hoping that he was going to stick to the issues. What they got is a bit of a mix of both.
Thank you very much. That's a great honor.
President Trump spoke to about 2,000 veterans today. The group AMVETS is one that advocates for military veterans in a nonpartisan way, meaning they don't pick political sides. So President Trump spent most of his speech addressing different issues like veteran health care, veteran suicide, and veteran opioid use. But every now and then, he slipped in some campaign undernotes.
So I will not say keep America great, but we're going to keep America great.
President Trump also mentioned Senator Mitch McConnell and Governor Matt Bevin. Today, he's heading to a private fundraiser for Bevin, but he says he will be campaigning publicly as well.
I'll be here campaigning for Mitch, and I'll be campaigning for Matt, and we're going to get them both back in. And I just had to say, because Mitch has been somebody very special, and Matt knows that as well.
And whenever the president is speaking, he draws a big crowd. That happened here inside and also outside as well, where both protesters and supporters gathered. And that is where LEX 18's Conroy Delouche continues our team coverage of President Trump's visit to Louisville.
A crowd of protesters, some supporters, and also just curious people waited for the president to arrive here in Louisville. Unfortunately, he never passed by us, going in the Galt House another way. At times, the tension outside flared up as high as the temperature did. One protester even appeared to dump water all over one Trump supporter, and police had to take both away for questioning. There were some heated discussions, but that was the only escalation of anger that we actually saw. There were many more protesters of the president than red hats in support of him, but people on both sides were excited to have Trump in Louisville for different reasons.
Just take it all in and enjoy it, you know. I figure it's pretty much so a once-in-a-lifetime chance, so I'm trying to take advantage of it. Well, I think the president's been good for the country. I think he's done good for the economy, which is very important.
I'm happy he's here so I can let him see my son and his baby blimp. And when he go by, I'm going to rebuke him.
Certainly a lot of excitement as Trump visited Louisville, and we'll have much more of his visit coming up at 6. In Louisville, Conroy Delouche, LEX 18 News.